folks, Kel Kellogg here. Are you familiar with this? This is a deep-running P-line predator, and it's got a big old white worm on the tail because it's rigged up for Delta striper trolling. The question is, what can you do to your trout-sized Rapalas to kind of, increase the effectiveness of them in certain situations? What that white worm does is it increases the profile of the bait, and it also adds more vibration to the bait. Let's check out what you can do with a trout-sized Rapala. Here's a pretty standard jointed floating Rapala. A lot of guys run these for trophy Mackinaw, trophy browns, stuff like that. In this hand, I have a 4-inch grub. Now what I'm going to do with this grub, hold it up to the camera here, I'm going to snap this grub off right about here. And since I don't have a knife, I'm going to go like this. Salty. Anyway, so there's what I've done with that grub. Okay, now I'm going to take my plug and I'm going to determine which hook point, just like I would on a striper plug, I'm going to determine which hook point is closest in line with the center point of that bait. And it's this one right here. It's the up-eye hook. So what I'm going to do, just like I would with any other grub, I want to put this grub on the hook. I want the bend in the grub tail the opposite of the bend in the hook, so that means I'm going to have to go on this side, just like I would with a striper worm. I'm going to stick that in there just a little bit. I'm just going to push it into the bend, and then I'm going to pop the hook out, just like that. I'm going to shove it up into there, and guess what? Now I have a silver and black kokanee pattern jointed Rapala, but it has a swim tail. That swim tail, it's going to increase the action, it's going to increase the profile, and it's going to increase the amount of vibration put out by that bait. And it also is a good place to put your Procure. It's going to hold that Procure super gel, and it's just going to make that big Rapala an even more effective lure than it was coming out of the package. And that's hard to do. You know how good Rapalas are. So that's our trout fishing tip for today. Tip those Rapalas, especially those big ones, with the tail off of a 4-inch grub, and you're going to make those lures even more effective than they were coming out of the package. Anyway, this is Kel Kellogg. I'm signing off. I'll be back at you with more fishing tips and more trout fishing tips in the coming days. If you haven't taken time to subscribe to the channel, please hit the subscribe button. Check out the Fish Hunt Shoot store, and I want to thank you guys for all the support you're giving the channel. If it wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't have a Fish Hunt Shoot YouTube channel. So thanks a lot, guys. You have a great day, and I will catch you later right here on YouTube.